What if I told you that the key to ultimate freedom lies in one simple concept: discipline? I know, discipline sounds boring and restrictive, right? But stick with me, because I'm going to show you how building a little more self-control can unlock your true potential and help you achieve whatever it is you're aiming for. We often hear people talk about discipline like it's some sort of prison. Oh, I don't want to stick to a strict schedule, or, I hate the idea of controlling every aspect of my life. But what if discipline wasn't about being strict and rigid, but instead, it was about creating a structure that actually gives you freedom? Think of it this way: when you have discipline, you're not wasting your time, energy, or resources. You have a plan, you have focus, and you know where you're going. Now, imagine two scenarios side by side: one where there's no discipline, chaos, missed deadlines, procrastination, and another where there's discipline, things get done, goals are met, and there's time left over to enjoy life. Which one would you prefer? The truth is, discipline gives you the freedom to pursue your passions, achieve your goals, and live with purpose. It's not about making your life miserable with rules. Instead, it's about setting up a foundation that allows you to do more of what you love. The irony is, by being disciplined, you free yourself from distractions and bad habits that hold you back. Self-discipline is one of the most powerful traits anyone can develop. Think about all the successful people you know or admire: athletes, entrepreneurs, artists. One thing they all have in common is that they've mastered the art of self-discipline. It's the force that gets athletes up at 5 a.m. to train when everyone else is sleeping. It's what keeps an entrepreneur building their business, even when success feels far away. And it's what helps an artist improve their craft, practicing day after day. The thing about self-discipline is that it's not about being perfect. It's about making a choice every day to stick to what you know is important, even when it's difficult. Without discipline, dreams stay just that, dreams. You might want to lose weight, start a business, or learn a new skill, but without the self-discipline to put in the effort every day, those dreams never become reality. What makes self-discipline powerful is that it's something anyone can develop. You don't have to be born with it. You build it, one small action at a time. And the more you practice it, the easier it becomes. It's like a muscle: the more you work on it, the stronger it gets. So, how does discipline lead to freedom? It sounds like a paradox, right? But let's break it down. When you don't have discipline, your time, energy, and attention are all over the place. You might spend hours scrolling through social media, binge-watching TV, or procrastinating on important tasks. At the end of the day, you feel like you've wasted your time and haven't achieved anything meaningful. But when you bring discipline into your life, things change. You set goals, you prioritize, and you focus on what truly matters. Instead of being pulled in a million different directions, you take control of your time. You follow a routine, and suddenly, you start hitting your goals, one by one. And here's the kicker: because you're more efficient with your time, you actually have more free time to do the things you enjoy. That's the freedom discipline gives you. Developing self-discipline isn't as hard as it seems. It's all about taking small, manageable steps that you can stick with over time. Here's a breakdown of practical steps that can help you build discipline. Set clear goals. The first step is knowing what you're working toward. When you have a clear goal in mind, you give yourself direction. Whether it's losing weight, saving money, or learning a new skill, having a goal gives you purpose. Write it down and remind yourself of it every day. Create a routine. Discipline thrives on consistency. If you want to be disciplined, start by creating a routine that supports your goals. It doesn't have to be complicated, just a simple daily schedule where you dedicate specific times to your tasks. Over time, these small habits add up. Embrace discomfort. Discipline means stepping outside your comfort zone. Growth doesn't happen when you stick to the easy path. It happens when you push yourself to do the hard things. Embrace the challenges, they're what help you grow. Track your progress. It's easy to lose motivation if you don't see results. That's why tracking your progress is so important. Whether it's through a journal or a habit tracking app, seeing your improvement will keep you going. Celebrate small wins along the way. By following these steps, you can start building the kind of self-discipline that leads to freedom and success in all areas of your life. One of the best real-life examples of discipline can be found in the life of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, one of the most successful celebrities in Hollywood. His journey from a struggling football player to a world-famous actor, businessman, and fitness icon is a testament to the power of discipline. Dwayne Johnson's story begins with hardship. He came from a family that struggled financially, and his dream of becoming a professional football player was crushed after a series of injuries. At the age of 23, he had just $7 to his name, no career, and no clear path forward. But instead of giving up, he turned to discipline to shape his future. Dwayne Johnson doesn't just act, he's also a producer, businessman, and former wrestler. Juggling all of these roles takes an incredible amount of discipline. He structures his days meticulously, often working long hours to ensure everything gets done. In interviews, Johnson has spoken about the importance of maintaining discipline in how he manages his time. This allows him to pursue various ventures, from his production company, 7 Bucks Productions, to his tequila brand, Tiermana. One of Johnson's mantras is blood, sweat, and respect. He believes in working hard and staying disciplined, no matter what obstacles come his way. For him, discipline means doing the work, even when it's difficult, and maintaining a positive mindset throughout the journey. This mindset has propelled him to become one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood, consistently landing major roles and endorsements. Let's be real, discipline is not always easy. There are days when you just don't feel like doing anything. You might face temptations to skip the gym, indulge in junk food, or procrastinate on important tasks. Everyone faces these challenges, but the key is not to let them derail your progress. One common challenge is the temptation to give in to distractions, social media, Netflix, or even just sitting around doing nothing. It's easy to get caught up in these habits because they offer instant gratification. But overcoming this challenge means recognizing that discipline is about delayed gratification. You do the hard work now so you can reap the rewards later. Another challenge is dealing with setbacks. Maybe you've been sticking to your routine for a while, but then something happens that throws you off track. Maybe you got sick, went on vacation, or just had a rough week. It's important to remember that setbacks are a normal part of the process. The key is to not give up. Get back on track as soon as you can, and don't beat yourself up over small failures. Lastly, one of the biggest challenges is staying motivated. Discipline is a long-term game, and motivation can fade over time. To overcome this, remind yourself why you started in the first place. Visualize your goals, track your progress, and celebrate small wins along the way. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with someone who could use a little motivation, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments, what's one area of your life where you're working on building more discipline?